continue it again with the article class and let us begin. I'm going to meet at the sea. So let us begin.
Any questions before you set off? Better ask now. You'll probably have to hit the ground running when you get to Nodcry.
The
root of this turmoil lies with the remnant soul that Andreas, dominator of wolves and god of the north wind, left in Nodcry. He once left Nodcry and braved the blizzards to confront the god of storms and claim the right to rule. Yet even as the tower fell, he chose to abandon his claim.
I can't pronounce his name properly, right?
Instead, he returned to the north and slumbered for 1,000 years before finally journeying back under the name of Boreas, with the first knight of Boreas to witness the new face of Mondstadt. When the wolf spirit could no longer maintain his physical form, Boreas chose to pour his power into the ley lines. With that, he became the North Wind of Mondstadt, as he is still known to this day. Any questions before you set off?
Okay.
Better ask now. You'll probably have to hit the ground running when you get to Nodcry.
About
500 years ago, Roland seemed destined to become the mightiest knight of Boreas ever to have lived. But he was too pure of heart.
Yeah, he was. Like he always had with justice and everything.
He believed firmly in his own ideals of chivalry, vowing to eliminate all injustice from the world. But the world had never been perfect and pure, nor would it ever be.
What a line. That's such a pretty good line he said. The world is never pure and perfect. And even never will be. And that's true. The world will never become pure and perfect. Because as humans, we have so many ideas and we are free and we think in mind. Like, as we can see, we can slowly not. What a line.
Neither his mentor, the wolf pup Rostam, nor the Grand Master, known as the Lion of Light, could persuade him to temper his obsession.
At least we know who was the Grandmaster at the time.
But what was the scent that reeks of blood that Lupus Boreas sensed? And what is its connection to Conria and the Abyss? Perhaps you will uncover the truth in Nodcry.
No, tell me now. Tell me now. I forgot this guy.
Any questions before you set off?
About the
Better
Taken.
ask now.
About
You'll
the Taken.
probably have to hit the ground running when you get to Nodcry.
About the Taken and the Wolf Spirit.
The soul of a wolf is as unyielding as ice, and Andreas is a master of molding and shaping it. His people once drew great strength and wisdom from the wolf spirit, but human hearts and flesh cannot contain the soul of a god.
Yeah.
Attempting to place the wolf spirit in a human vessel would slowly devour their sense of self, even if Lupus Boreas did not intend for that to happen. That's why Lupus Boreas developed the technique of imbuing weapons with his soul. It is his way of blessing his human Lupical with the wolf spirit's protection. In fact, there is an ancient song that tells this tale. A weapon once of common iron, now through friendship turned divine, twixt man and wolf a bond was made, a power born within the blade.
Could it be deliberate? Like this could happen with Traveler. Like I have an original sword. Where is it? We know he's not here with him, but he's going to get it pretty soon in the future. We know that. So what if he always has a sword, but the sword loses a lot of his power, and he needs it with the divine authority. Oh shit! Is Paimon going to become a new sword? Who knows? I'm just saying, like if the spirit, I mean, it's possible. Who knows?
As much as he might claim not to accept humans, his actions sing a different tune. Oh, but keep that little observation between us, will you? Any questions before you set off? Better ask now. All right. Over to you, Dvalin.
Yes. Here comes the taxi. The divine taxi. Of course. I thought they were going to the anime. They will. We see in the trailer.
The Knight of Boreas awaits below. We must part ways here.
Well, here it is.
Barbatos and I have other plans. We will meet you again later.
When you will compare my character, bro.
All right. Hey, wait. How are we getting down?
I was like, he jumped! He jumped! He jumped! He jumped! What? Oh, fuck is the wind guy? You fucking scared me for a shit there, Traveler. Yeah, this is. Come on. I hope I don't die.
Hold the line! The enemy's on the brink of collapse!
Go inside. This started to
Grandmaster! It's...
miss me. God.
Haha! Reinforcements! It's about time!
I don't know you can do that, Heater. Because how big of a fall he survived? That's how big of a fall that was, I guess. Normal thing it about. On midnight. Reported of duty. For duty, Master.
And I'm on too.
Let's cut to the chase and watch the situation.
We're just about hanging in there. Most of their grunts are taken care of now. Their leader's gonna have to make a decision soon. Fight or flight? What will it be, mightiest knight of Boreas?
As expected, this hastily summoned wild hunt horde is nothing but a disorganized rabble. A mere shadow of the forces gathered by the Rahir of Solari.
Yeah, we don't actually manage to be able to do much.
But they have served their purpose. I now understand your tactics, and you, in turn, understand mine. This is fair.
Oh, I think
This is the way of chivalry.
is he like an honorary guy, like his honor?
Farewell, heir to the knighthood of Boreas. Whether you choose to resist me or not, I shall set right the injustices of this world. In the name of the blood-stained knight.
After what he see. Yeah, and that is not for that he need to kill Celestia. Like he's joined the Abyss right after he saw what's Heavenly Principle and Celestia do with the Carnian people. Remember that. We know about this from from Artifact. If you guys read it, it's going to be interesting.
Guess they're retreating for now.
So that wolf of the north lookalike, that was Andreas? But why would he be leading the wild hunt? And why was he talking about the bloodstained knight?
Because he is.
Forget that. We can save the details for later. He was the enemy boss, right? Are we just gonna let him get away?
There's no point chasing after him. We've crossed blades already, and it ended in a stalemate. Right now, there's nothing we can do about it.
Right, as strong as he might be, surely he can't be any stronger than the forces we fight for.
True. We're still not certain of his true identity, but whether he's a god corrupted by the Abyss or a legendary knight,
Well, people like join the Abyss is the only way it is.
killing him might be just about possible, especially now that you're here.
Oh,
The difficult part is, we can't kill him right now.
what? Is he immortal or what?
What do you mean? Is he immortal or
I
something?
mean, if his Versailles is 500 years old, so I'm most sure he also get cursed with time.
No. Judging from our skirmishes so far, I don't think he's got any special abilities of that caliber. Nor does he have the ridiculous level of power wielded by the Five Sinners. But, compared to Rerir, our current foe clearly has a better understanding of how to exploit Nodcry to his advantage, particularly when it comes to Andreas' remnant soul.
So what do you really want isn't so much the enemy himself, but the gods remain.
Exactly. Sounds like you realize what the crux of the issue is.
Yeah, we know what's happening to the gods remain, and they're doing this.
I managed to cut off a sample from our foe, which Albedo and Durin are analyzing as we speak. Meanwhile, our other allies should be making their way home from their own battles by now. Let's discuss this further when they're back. We
Yeah.
still have some big challenges ahead before this expedition can finally be declared a victory.
So it's getting interesting about the blast and wait, is that who I
The
think?
meeting's probably gonna be in the biggest tent, right? Looks like a bunch of people are there already.
Wait a
Why
minute,
don't we go chat with them?
Yeah, I didn't explore this area yet. I'm going to do it in the future. Who knows? Yeah.
Hey, good to see you again. Oh, Boss Sniff asked me to pass on a message. She went to see Lauma and Columbina at the
Of course.
Frost Moon Scions. Apparently, there haven't been any changes to that space the Rahir of Solnari's in. That means the recent wild hunt attacks have nothing to do with Riri, right? Oh, that's a relief. Paimon doesn't fancy facing him again.
I think his story's end. Didn't he get his punishment he wanted? Like, be not trapped in the time in the moon reflection forever with his lover. And Like for eternity.
They're keeping a close watch on it just in case. With so many moon experts on the case, we're in pretty safe hands, huh? Oh yeah, Lauma and Columbina asked me to pass on a message too. Focus on the enemy you are facing. The moon will protect you all. Oh, you know something? These Knights of Favonius are paying me a pretty nice sum to deliver a few simple messages. Oh, Varka's a generous guy.
Well, he is rich. I think Varka is rich. I would say that. Well, the tax it go to him. Hey, Alpha.
Short distance propulsion module on cooldown. 15 minutes until next departure. Switching to chat mode. Hello there, Paimon, traveler.
What are you
Varka
doing
placed a sizable order with the Clink Clink Krumkaki craft shop. I know is hard at work producing the strategic reserve, while I am handling the deliveries. Secondly, I am also here to attend the meeting in her place.
I guess we'll see this, right? Are there any? Oh, friends!
Huh? Friends! Paimon thought the Lightkeeper's rep will be Iqua or Nikita.
It's not like you wanted to attend a meeting.
You're quite right. However, Itlua and Nikita are both busy organizing the Ratniki's region-wide response to the recent attacks. And since I'm well acquainted with everyone else here, I was the one they recommended to attend the meeting.
Oh, so you don't want to be here?
Sometimes you don't get a choice when there might be consequences down the line.
Yeah.
Hey, Honorary Knight. Looks like pretty much everyone's here.
Yeah.
Oh, Beto and Durin are just wrapping up their analysis. You want to wait for them here?
Wait for the meeting.
Great. While we're waiting,
So the thing is, after reading Varka's written Mosa, you explain the system between the God of North and the Blessed Night.
and that's where things stand. The Wild Hunt is no longer under the Reikir of Solnari's control, but it has been reborn from the ashes and is now launching widespread attacks. Intel from the Frost Moon Scions and the Curatorium of Secrets corroborates this. No disturbances have been detected in the space where Rere resides. What we are facing here is a completely new foe.
Summarizing current situation. To confirm, the present leader of the Wild Hunt is the creature resembling a wolf. Andrius, god of the North Wind.
Yeah.
More precisely, it's the external will that has seized control of Andrius' spirit, namely Roland, the Bloodstained Knight.
Yeah. Ruin it.
Whoa. Hold on. I'm completely lost. Isn't Roland some Mondstatter from like 500 years
He
ago?
was on side, bro. He was cold. No, he was
How'd he suddenly get wrapped up with a god from 1,000 years in the past and the present day Wild Hunt?
Allow us to explain that part. Are you familiar with compensation mechanisms? When an organism sustains damage, relevant tissues will undergo changes to offset the loss of function.
When the science class was explaining this, I was sleeping at the time. I was not paying attention in the class when they was explaining this. Because I was doubly a bit, okay? So you don't expect me to.
For example, when one kidney is damaged, the other will be strengthened to compensate. Or, when a main artery is blocked, the collateral vessels become more active. Similarly, when the Wild Hunt lost their leader, the Abyss harnessed the memories that flowed throughout the ley lines to fashion a new one, fit for the present circumstances.
Oh.
That new leader is a mirror image of Roland, the Bloodstained Knight.
Now, 100% sure it's him because we know he. So that wasn't the real Ronin. Or rather, a Vishnu.
Right. No matter how strong the compensation is, it will never quite match the functionality of the original organ. The Roland replica can't possibly imitate Barir's overwhelming power, nor his ability to disguise himself as others.
So he is Ronin, but he is not. He basically is in his own power for a while. But he's not as strong as he is. Yeah, we know.
So, the Abyss made use of the connection between Roland and Boreas to compensate for this lack of power.
The replica corrupted and took
Oh,
control of Andrius as he slumbered by the bank of Eimsvartnir, ultimately manifesting as the giant beast that you all witnessed. However, exactly why the Abyss chose Roland to mimic, and indeed how it was able to do so, remains unclear.
It's because himself gave himself to the abyss. I mean, really, this is pretty funny. I know what happened. Like, this is a plot twist. If I don't know the lore, I mean, it's pretty lost, but also pretty interesting. This, I wonder why and who. But because I need to read the lore and artifact lore, so I probably know why. If they don't change it,
I guess he must have gotten caught up with the Abyss or Nodcry somehow during his wanderings through Tevat. But we can keep those questions on the back burner.
Okay, Paimon gets all that. But what did you mean?
sorry for that. Yeah, what were you saying?
You can't kill him right now because a dead god may prove more dangerous than a living one.
It's pretty good thing I just did. Wrong with the story quest. And that one pretty. So I don't know what happens when you kill a god. Like we know the concept.
From intelligence gathered during the expedition, we have reason to believe that the power released when a god is felled can have catastrophic consequences for us mortals.
When humans turn sword. Yeah, this one. If you guys know, you guys doing it, you guys know it. And when the tower falls into some failure.
Worse still, the wrath that remains after a god's passing becomes a source of endless turmoil. Once god remains contaminate the land, they will persist for thousands of years.
Like I think yeah.
This land has already been ravaged by the wild hunt. If we add god remains to the mix, it'd be like adding salt to an open wound, placing everyone who lives here in perilous danger.
Query. While I can indeed find records of disasters caused by god remains in my database, there also appear to be cases of gods dying naturally with no ill effects.
Really?
In that land, the passing of the Pyro Archon's flame is a common occurrence throughout history, and even the part of Andreas who remains in Mondstadt has experienced death once before, has he not?
Great question. Glad you asked. Honorary Knight, you said Lupus Boreas gave you a token to pass on to me? Please, present it now. It should help explain things faster.
Yeah, because of his soul, right? Yeah.
Come forth, Boreas.
This form has come to the end of its time. I'm afraid I can accompany you no further on your journey. My soul will fall into silence,
That's why he uses sword.
and my power will flow into the ley lines of this land. Perhaps this is all that a wolf can hope to do for humankind. Do not grieve for me, for this is the end I have chosen. Instead, remember that one day your wandering too must come to an end. Where and when shall that be? A final wish before I slumber. Sing me a song. That melody you so often hummed in the taverns.
The Wonder Night. The Woodlands. What was that?
You saw it too. You must have keen powers of perception. Not that it surprises me.
He does know devil.
That was Boreas' final thoughts before merging with the ley lines. It's the reason Mondstadt remains unharmed by his god remains. In his final moments, he made a choice to give everything he was to the ley lines. All to protect Mondstadt from harm.
Sounds like Andrea spent thousands of years searching for his place in the world, too.
You all know really enough of that.
Yes. And now our task is to return the answer he found, the decision he made, to Andreas' heart. Only then can he break free from the corruption and control of the Abyss, and make that decision once more.
Too much himself with the ley line.
I see. I would say that planting thoughts inside the mind of a god sounds a little far-fetched, but since it was his own wish to begin with, it sounds feasible to me.
Wait, we already have a perfect solution? Then why are we even having this meeting? Oh, let's go do this thing.
Because let me be honest, if you go plan something in Iran, it could be dangerous. I don't know.
If only it were that simple. Unfortunately, this one thought alone is unlikely to be powerful enough to break through the Abyss's control and reach Andreas's heart.
That's what Traveler says. He's going to absorb the abyss power.
We need to find a way to make the thought within this sword stronger and more resilient.
For now, Boreas needs all his remaining strength to fight against the abyssal corruption to Mondstadt's ley lines. He can't afford to send us any more of his power. However, since his form was unstable during his journey with the first night of Boreas, many wolf spirit fragments were left behind along the way. If we can collect those fragments, we can use them to strengthen the decision to merge with the ley lines.
So we need to retrace his steps and look for random fragments? But they could be anywhere between Nodcry and Mondstadt. It'll be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Yeah.
You don't need to worry about that. There's a few fragments left to gather in Nodcry, but apart from that, most of them are already inside this sword. I've been collecting them during the whole expedition.
Oh, so that's why he was in it. What?
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's an expedition, not a stroll in the park.
Yeah.
Each step of the way, we've been hard at work planning for every possible contingency.
Yeah.
Not just the wild hunt in the abyss, but ancient gods remaining in Nodcry.
Sounds like this plan was a long time in the making. It's almost as if you foresaw the future.
I mean, we didn't know he's in the
As a
future.
matter of fact, I did. I caught a glimpse of fate's reflection, but I can't take credit for it. It was all thanks to the help of a few friends.
Yeah, I think so.
Still, all I foresaw was that an abyssal calamity was brewing in the north. Had I known more, we could have saved a lot of energy. Instead, we've had to make best guesses, prepare for every possible scenario. If all that preparation went to waste, all the better for it. But anything that proved useful, we knew we'd be grateful for down the line.
And sure enough, now it's proving useful.
Sure is. Just one crucial step remains. We need to gather the last few wolf spirit fragments scattered around Nodcry and use them to make the thought within this sword as strong as it could possibly be.
If you don't seem so energetic and I couldn't able to give good reactions, remember, I didn't get any sleep last night. So, and I'm working entire day.
According to what Boreas told me before we left Mondstadt, his form was at its most unstable at the beginning of his journey. That means the fragments here should be the most powerful ones.
Yeah.
Well, of course, we've been tied up fighting battles since the day we set foot in Nodcry. First with the Wild Hunt, then with the Doctor. So, it wasn't until recently that we were finally able to confirm the status of the Wolf Spirit fragments. We now know there are 3 left to find.
And they are there.
Okay, so 3 more mini expeditions to go.
I managed to gather 1 fragment before Roland reappeared. I also have a confirmed location for the second, which I'll take care of in short order. As for the 3rd fragment, we've identified a general search area to focus on, but we'll need all hands on deck to pinpoint the exact location.
My God, what a leader. I mean, it's pretty good to see him in the meeting room again. Like, we know when students get serious, you know Varka is going to get serious. But it's like time for it. Wow, you made a lot of progress.
The final snag is that since our foe is a replica of Roland, he too will be aware of Andreas' history. He's sure to try and sabotage our plans by any means at his disposal. So everyone needs to bring their A game.
Yes, continue.
With our foe being from Mondstadt, it's our duty as Mondstadters to defeat him.
Right?
And since the Wild Hunt is involved, the Lightkeepers will provide their full support.
The Clink Clink Crumbpocket Craft Shop will also help in any way we can.
Yeah. And what did you do?
So, what do they need me here for? Wait, I think maybe I signed a contract at some point. Didn't exactly scrutinize it though. I mean, you actually read those things anyway, right?
Yeah, hold on. The most important thing in business is to read the fucking contract. This is how people get scammed. Because you guys never read the fucking contract and you need to understand it completely before we get into season. This is how the scam happened.
Ah, great. Knew I could count on you all. Lastly, our friend from the Curatorium of Secrets will provide intel and relay battlefield communications. Looking at you, Yehoda.
So, you'll be darting back and forth across the battlefield, dodging the Wild Hunt and the shadow of an ancient god. I'm impressed by your courage, Miss Yehoda.
Yes, he doesn't need that.
Rating for Yehoda updated. Higher quality ingredients will be used to prepare your future meals.
Wait, you're the only better future for me? I guess you get it.
Darn it! Oh, this painting wouldn't come that easy.
Oh, yeah.
I'll deal with the second wolf spirit fragment, which we already know the location of. The moment you make any progress with Fragment 3, be sure to give me an update. Traveler, could you join me in retrieving Fragment 2? I have a feeling that your unique constitution might come in handy.
Sir, I was just going to my job was. I follow you, lead get master.
All right, time is of the essence. Let's move out, people. Dismissed!
Yeah.
Speaking of contingency plans, I now recall that Varka also made a contingency plan when he asked me to deliver that letter. Perhaps I should ask Aino to prepare some additional backup modules for me.
Remnant fragments of an ancient god. Thoughts stored inside a blade.
Really like.
Maybe I'm overthinking this, but I suspect there is more to Mr. Varka's plan than what he's revealed to us so far.
Okay. Really like.
Then again, the enemy can harness the Wild Hunt to spy on us wherever we go. As our commander, I'm sure he has his reasons for choosing not to tell us everything.
That's what plus we have in the command. Again. Yeah.
Hoda, you dummy! You took the stupid job of your own free will! Oh, crying isn't gonna get you out of it!
She's crying. Yeah, she's crying. It's time to go, I guess. Did it? If we run out
Is
to
this what we're looking for? What do we do with it?
I once got Boreas to explain to me how he stores his soul inside objects. All I need to do is transfer it to my sword, just like
Okay.
back at the camp. But this time, you'd best step back a bit, just in case.
Okay. What's
So,
going on?
you're saying you don't know how to love people, and you don't understand human love either.
Why do you laugh?
Sorry, I just think the fact you're ruminating on this is all the proof you need that you have love in your heart. I have a funny feeling that by the
Can you
time
more
this
please?
journey ends, you'll have found your own answer to the question of how to love.
No, you're wrong. There is no redemption at the end of this path. Even if I am stained black with blood, my conscience will remain as white as snow.
Okay.
If pledging allegiance to the abyss is the only way to sever the injustice
I
of
know it.
fate, then I shall serve in its name.
I know it. He did make alliance with the other.
Ah,
Oh, sure enough, this place has been corrupted by Roland's will. Whew. I'm fine. I was prepared for this. It wasn't enough to pose a serious threat.
Yeah.
We got here just in time. The fragment hasn't been fully corrupted yet. Assuming we can undo the damage, it should still be usable.
That's why you want me. You want me to purify it.
Purifying the abyssal corruption would definitely be a safe approach. But that's not the only reason I wanted you to come. Could you try reversing the corruption?
What?
Not purifying it, exactly, but separating out the Roland part from the wolf spirit.
What? We know he's not corrupt. We know he's not purified. He was absorbing it. He absorbed it.
So, keep the Roland part intact as well as the wolf spirit part? Why would you want to do that?
Firstly, to test whether it's possible. And secondly, to view Roland's memories. As they say, know thyself, know thy enemy. Understanding our foe is our surest path to defeating him.
That's such an unexpected partners. I never even tried this before.
Let me think. How was it explained to me? Yes. Focus on a single thought within the 1,000 winds. Capture that unique wisp before it blows away.
Varka. this guy do a lot more. I think Varka do a lot more for his intelligence. Like, I have no idea what that means.
Actually, neither do I.
Seriously, what?
Sounds like something a certain tone-deaf bard would come up with when he can't think of anything meaningful to say. Wait, don't tell Paimon that's what actually happened.
I thought it might mean something to you. But never mind. I'll explain it in more human terms. Traveler, when you were in that land, you went fishing for ancient names, correct?
Yeah, actually, sort of. I wasn't the one doing the fishing.
If I'm not mistaken, the Night Kingdom was like a river flowing with concepts,
Yeah.
and you were trying to capture the concept belonging to a particular ancient name. I'm thinking the same basic principles should apply here.
Yeah.
Okay, but back then, we had a boat and a net. This time, we don't have anything at all.
This wolf spirit fragment is like a puddle compared to the Night Kingdom. No need for a boat. As for a net, this is what I've heard.
Thoughts and emotions are like interwoven threads. They can create a net, or they can create a rope. They can separate love from hatred, and they can bind objects and events together.
So basically, when you see which emotion, like,
Thought
gotta
is
fit
the anchor for a being's existence, through which emotions are drawn forth.
okay, I think I kind of started to get the idea, but maybe not. It's hard to say.
Also, we barely know anything about Roland. How are we supposed to use thoughts to anchor him?
Yeah.
Well, maybe you could try this.
What's this?
What is it? It looks old and tattered.
It's an unsent letter written by the wolf pup Rostam, Knight of Boreas, from 500 years ago. It was
What?
meant for his disciple, the White Knight Roland.
Why the fuck you have Serena's lover's letter for his server? I want to know that. That's a heck of a thing to have it. sitting in
After
your background.
Rostam lost his life in the Abyssal Calamity, Roland left Mondstadt to wander to Vat. Grandmaster Arundel wanted to deliver this letter to him. But trying to track Roland down was like chasing a shadow. He never did find him. And so this letter has been sitting at the Knights of Favonius headquarters ever since.
Quite the antique then. But how exactly is it supposed to anchor Roland?
It's because it's written by someone who know him.
Yeah, I'm honestly not sure.
Heck, what happened to Mr. Plans for every contingency? You're just making this up as you go along.
Yeah, well, what can I say? Some people like to wait till they've got all their ducks in a row before taking the first step, but I prefer to dive on in and plan as I go. I've been doing it that way for the whole expedition. But anyway, don't they say that poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts?
Yeah.
Can't hurt to give it a try, surely.
We might as well see what happens. Oh. Okay, try to read it. Try to use this. Let's see if you able to do that. Say, okay, try to take the abyss.
Whoa, it actually worked?
You really are making this up as you go along.
So the
Yeah.
assimilation of souls really can be reversed, just like he said.
Wait, what? Got him. Got him.
If what you say is true,
Ooh.
the monsters I've slain,
Oh shit, this.
the justice I have sought to uphold, for mortals to escape this tragic fate, there is only one path.
I think this is a moment when you find out the truth of these narrators.
A great and ancient kingdom was wrongfully cursed, turning its inhabitants into monsters.
Yeah, he knew that. He have to find it was Prince. I mean, it's kind of not wrong. There were only 5. There was king and the 5 sinners who did that. Make the abyss. Got the abyss to Gerard. Most of them were innocent. Captain himself said that. Most of them were innocent.
The code of chivalry tolerates not such injustice. If abyss be thy name, I pledge to you my loyalty.
Ben just lied. I pledge you my loyalty. I think I did
And
this one.
that is where the
No,
blood-stained
no.
knight's tale came to an end. With that, he bade his humanity Farewell.
Wait, I recognize this one anyway. Where did it? This is brother.
I dare say you must find it quite ironic.
What?
Knight of Boreas.
He saw us. He just saw us now. We see his eye reveal. He saw now. He was here. He saw us last night now. He saw.
That eye. Dainsleif? No. He bore a striking resemblance, but that wasn't him.
He knew we was here. He knew we were in here. And we know what we are doing. He knew it.
While we gazed into the past, he was gazing right back at us. Could it be?
The very visionary. Very visionary.
So that's what happened. After leaving Mondstadt and wandering the land, Roland ventured underground and saw a revelation from the visionary.
Yeah.
Once he had learned of Kamria's fate, he saw the god's judgment as the greatest injustice. So he surrendered himself to the abyss.
Very visionary know what we are doing. Like we not terrified. This is we just see what's the past. We were just only see the past. Only. We were seeing the past. When we feel like, wait, someone is in there. And he was able to recognize us. This guy, who is he exactly?
Giving them his knowledge,
This was there.
his power, his everything. That's why the abyss can replicate him.
Uh-oh. Does this mean we have to take on the visionary this time?
I surrender. There is no way we are fighting him if we are going to win against him. That guy knows, he can see the future. He knows what we are going to do and everything. We need someone saying visionary to fight him. No, the founder of the Abyss Order was once so adoration, based on his experience at least. The visionary is unlikely to invade directly.
I'm inclined to agree. If our enemy could see the future, both the Wild Hunt and Roland would be acting with far more lethal precision.
Yeah. Or maybe it's even tell them because he wants them to do what they are doing for his own future. We can't tell what the very finished plan is. Okay, now more interesting. What he was doing and why he came to know it.
But even without the Visionary's input, Roland still has an intel advantage we can't afford to underestimate.
Yeah.
Every minion of the Wild Hunt serves as Roland's eyes and ears. We need to think one step ahead if we want to outmaneuver him.
Yeah.
And on that note, I have a plan I want to discuss with you.
Now, why did you bring it to the meeting?
Well, the fewer people who know, the less likely it is to get leaked.
Oh.
Besides, it wasn't a fully formed plan back then.
But when Finny explains his plan, sorry, Varka explains it. I'm still in this.
That about covers it. Sorry to ask so much of you again.
No way. It's too dangerous.
No plan is free of risks. At least this one actually gives us a shot at fully eliminating the danger posed by this ancient god. Surely that's got to make the risk worth taking.
But there's no guarantee it works.
If I fail, Anselm and Albedo can take the reins. Not to mention we still have Jean and Mondstadt.
Oh, come on, dude. Care about yourself. I just feel like he doesn't even care about his own life. Varka, you're important too, remember.
Oh, there has to be another way. Like a backup plan?
So then it's...
If only there were. But I don't think our enemy will give us enough time to find one.
Yeah.
Hey! You guys done here yet?
Yeah.
Ah, Yehoda. Yes, we've successfully retrieved the Wolf Spirit fragment here. Any progress with Fragment 3?
The story quests are getting better and better day by day, and this is pretty good. Like, I didn't expect this much to and everything. We learn about
It's a total disaster. More wild hunt monsters than I've seen in my whole life.
Huh.
We need backup urgently.
Come on, we're out of time. You'll just have to trust me on this one.
You're making things more hard. Let's continue it. You're making too many decisions on your own. You're putting me in discrimination here.
What can I say? I'm not the Grand Master for nothing. I'm counting on you, Honorary Knight.
The next one. Right. So it's more congestion for best experience. Recommend is spare more time. Yes, for now, we have some time, so let's go.
Fill me in. What's the situation?
We ran into resistance almost as soon as we set off. Albedo said we should split into 2 teams and continue searching while he and the others kept the Wild Hunt occupied.
Good call. Locating the Wolf Spirit fragment is our key objective. I would have made the same decision.
Well, it seems the enemy figured as much too. Now, both search teams are in big trouble.
Check.
Oh, I brought a map. This should make things clearer. Before we ran into trouble, this is the search area we decided on. The two teams are holed up here and here. They should have a clear idea of the fragments
But the Wild Hunt is stopping them from relaying messages back, right? Do we have any more troops available to provide backup?
We can't spare troops from any of the fronts right now. That just leaves us with
The logistics company is standing by.
Here she did.
Hanepa.
The Dragon Lord.
Designated drop point reached. Initiating situation report.
The MMP of this entire Archon quest. Not MMP, not quest anywhere.
The logistics company was assisting Aino with the production of the strategic reserve, but after learning of the situation on the front line, they requested to be dispatched immediately. They are currently nearby awaiting orders.
Amazing. Just in the nick of time.
Hey, seeing as you can fly and all, shouldn't you be the one out here delivering messages?
I regret to say that without the workshop's catapult, and with my short-distance propulsion module on cooldown, I will only be able to return to the battlefield after another 5 minutes. Please, keep up the good work, Yehoda.
Here's one of... Yeah, I know she's
The logistics company has very limited provisions, only enough for a single battle. Which team should they support?
Both. Once one team has been rescued, the remaining forces will be free to support the other. We'll move out immediately. Yehoda, keep up the good work with the comms.
Sure thing. Leave it to me.
I just thought carry a large capable experience, Varka can command him to set ambush. We didn't try to start. So what should we do now? Send a reinforcement here. I don't know what to do. I'm actually doing it after what you command. Are you sure you want to give me? The guy mess everything up.
It's a wild hunt! Come on, let's go help!
Shit, it's like not... Oh. It's not
Something's not right. The Wild Hunt's offensive doesn't seem to be getting any weaker as the battle goes on. Are they getting reinforcements from somewhere? Don't get dragged into the enemy's rhythm. Logistics company, scout out the area. Look for terrain we can use to our advantage.
Yes, sir. Reporting in, sir. We've identified viable sites for deploying explosives.
Good. Wait for my signal.
I guess I'll go with Varka is here. Switch to Varka. To go back.
Logistics company, deploy.
Okay. They're taking a to die. Join the fight. Got it.
Grandmaster! Honorary Knight! Thank goodness you're here. Be careful. There's no end to these monsters. However many we kill, more keep coming.
Just as I thought. Well, they're about to get a shock to the system. We'll wipe them out faster than they can replenish their numbers. We just have to hold on until the logistics company is ready.
Got it.
Is that the signal to say they're ready?
Yes, sir.
Take the big guy out. Have to fight them all.
That's gonna leave a scar.
And
Obviamente! Thunder! Maria sweeping in!
How many I need to find here, bro? I think I don't need. Let's go. So that's what I need to do. I must fight him for the
Ready? Fire!
Look at them. Well, I guess. Here they go.
The enemy has sustained heavy casualties. Should be a while before they're strong enough to pose a real threat again. Use this time to catch your breath and fill me in on everything you've learned.
Yes, sir. We've narrowed down the search area for the final fragment to this zone here.
That's not exactly very narrow.
We split the search area between us and the Retniki. Maybe they'll be able to narrow it down further?
Either way, I was about to go lend them a hand next anyway. Do you think you guys can keep up?
Absolutely. Good to go, Grandmaster.
Yeah.
We've run right through our supplies. We'll stay here and deal with any wild hunt that tries to stage a comeback. Now that they've lost their numerical advantage, they're no match for us. Focus on supporting the other team.
Yeah, this is the team. Okay, what are they doing? Is that you? I guess we're just doing that too. There is someone.
Looks like the same situation here. They just keep coming, wave after wave.
Reinforcements. Hey, you keep them busy while we work on getting rid of this god-awful mist.
Understood. Everyone got that? It's up to us to hold up.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's do it.
Obviamente!
There you go.
Obviamente! Hey, they're running out of steam. Now's your chance.
Affirmative. Sorry to keep you waiting.
That's their source. It was hidden in the mist. If we destroy that, the wild hunt won't be able to summon any more reinforcements.
Knights of Pavonia, charge!
On me.
There you go. There it goes.
Ooh, I'm glad that's finally over.
Brave knights, on behalf of the Lightkeepers, I thank you for your assistance.
There's no need to be so formal.
Yeah, bro.
When it comes to the Abyss, we're all in this together. Now, please tell me everything you've learned.
Very
Yeah.
well. We've narrowed down the search area for the final fragment to this zone here.
Okay.
Now it feels like we're finally closing in on our target.
I'll say. We're sure to face fierce resistance from the Wild Hunt, though. Is everyone willing to keep fighting with us?
It would be our pleasure, Mr. Varka.
My good Varka. I guess we have next.
Much obliged. All right, the target is just up ahead. Move out!
And what is this? I see everyone here and taking care of this. There they came.
The hiding in the mist trick again. These guys must be easily amused. You all know the drill. The Knights of Favonius will engage the enemy while the Lightkeepers dispel the mist. Everyone, follow my signal. Yes, sir.
Here it came.
Lightkeepers, prepare to dispel the mist. Maria sweeping in! Knights of Pavonia, charge!
Don't get out. That's just destroy this thing. Never sure.
Here. Burn! Thunder!
Where is that? Yeah, there it is. There's no point in fighting them.
Ah! Time to counterattack! Burn! Thunder!
So,
Maria sweeping in! Rally to the Grandmaster! Charge!
got it. Yeah. Here we are at last. Push it more.
This wild hunt doesn't know when to give up.
Varka, you go ahead.
Traveler! Mr. Varka, leave this to us.
Just like last time. Only a Knight of Boreas can deal with a wolf spirit, right?
Yeah.
Don't underestimate us, Grandmaster. We can hold our own.
And I'm here too.
That's the spirit. Stay on your toes and make the Knights of Favonius proud. Either we all march back to Mondstadt together, or no one does.
What a command they were like, he said. Now see why people follow him and why he's again master. Just a hideous opinion. Either we all come back together or no one. Looks like we're going to be fighting for the face.
The final fragment is right there. Don't let me down.
Here we are. Here.
It seems you have collected them all.
Fuck the outside.
Knights of Boreas.
Yeah, and with no corrupted fragments or ambushes along the way. I have to commend your chivalry, Sir Roland.
A true knight does not resort to underhanded tactics. Were this body not a false one created by the Wild Hunt, nor would I countenance those monsters to taint our duel with their presence. If you need a moment to rest, take it. Victory will be mine, regardless of whether the path to it is the one I would wish for.
Damn. What a line he said. Heal your wound. Take rest if you want. But remember, I will be the one who's going to win this. What a line.
Save your breath. If you want to fight, let's fight.
As you wish. Then let us settle our unfinished duel, here and now.
Is everyone all right?
Yeah.
My granny fights better than these rookies. It's Egbert I'm worried about. You still alive?
A moment there. I thought I might never taste the sweet wine of Mondstadt again.
Hey,
Okay.
stay put, you guys. Leave the rest to us.
Forget us. We can take care of ourselves.
You're the only one still standing. Honorary Knight, find the Grand Master.
We can't lose our Varka. Please, you have to find him.
Got it. Varka, I hope your plan is still going to work. Cuts. Wait, is the cut scene? I guess the boss fight is about to be.
You're holding back, Knight of Boreas. I can tell you do not wish to strike me down. This duel does no justice to the way of chivalry. I wield the power of a god, while you dare not swing your sword with true intent. If you continue on this path, you will die. Your plan is doomed to fail. How can a helpless lamb hope to tame the heart of a wolf? when the wolf has seen through the lamb's plan.
Don't worry.
You're on to me already, huh?
Andreas's question, Boreas's answer, the means to bear a soul. I knew it all 500 years ago.
Yeah.
Then the false path made me wide and welcoming. Only destruction lies at its end. It is time to crush your futile hope.
Let's see. Let's go. Check out what he was doing.
It's over. Your sword lies shattered. The wolf spirit and the thoughts you blindly placed your faith in have nowhere left to dwell.
What? I didn't know I had to press the button.
And pledge your allegiance to the abyss. Night.
What the fuck is going? Oh shit! The puppy died.
One day you will understand that the only righteous path for those of true virtue is the path of darkest truths.
No, continue. There was so much noise screaming up the house side. I felt I had to record it. Even if they came from outside, please forgive me for that. I'm trying to do my best too.
For the next part, it's over to you, Outlander who caught the wind.
He said it. After seminar, he said the line. He said the line. How do I know who caused the wind? He said the line. He said the excellent line. Chapter 1 line.
The sword is unbroken, but I can't sense the wolf spirit. Looks like I'm no longer in reality. This must be a space built from the entangled consciousnesses of Boreas and Roland. There's no way back. And all that lies ahead is the wolf's maw.
So that was his plan.
Guess the only way is through. Huh? On me. Huh? A Favonius sword. Who left this here?
I think I know.
Lonely warrior. Take me to see him.
Ooh.
Huh?
No matter the epoch, the world is awash with corruption and injustice.
True, bro.
I have aided the oppressed and righted many wrongs.
I mean, he's not.
I have slain sinners and delinquents. I have slaughtered tyrants and demons. But however mighty one's blade, before the great injustice of fate, a mere mortal can but bow their head. There is only one way to save them.
You're talking about the heavenly principle. That
Who are you really trying to convince?
no matter how hard you try, you cannot win against it. You're another last one.
Stormwind! Stormwind!
I'll do one. I mean, no, he's not a bad guy. I mean, he is. He's not. He was a good guy with good intentions, but let's see. He's not a bad guy. Just with continue on. Why is it enemy to ghost after the sword? Oh, come on. I think I did it.
Is this the fairest shadow?
The title of Boreas
Must find an heir. The scent that reeks of blood appears to be getting stronger.
I think he's here now.
Looks like I can just jump right over these obstacles.
What is this place, man? No, 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 and no, I'm going to die. I guess. There is someone there, we are going there, but chain. And I only know one person who was in chain when he found him. I don't know why. No, I don't know. Come on again. How the fuck am I supposed to go there? Oh, wait. I forgot Varka's skill.
Trying to keep up!
Yeah, I forgot Varka's skill. Literally forgot his skill.
Here.
Here we are.
On me.
No matter the epoch, the world is awash with corruption and injustice. Even the most fearless hero cannot fight what fate has ordained. And even the holiest god cannot escape the shackles that bind them.
Here's a love and here's a death.
Boreas,
Let's change the line.
if you still harbor love for humanity, then you must surely know there has only ever been one way to save them from injustice.
This.
Surrender to
No.
the abyss.
The abyss will destroy The abyss will destroy everything, dude. You know that. Yeah, just how are you? We just find out the people of Barney and I'm like, yeah. But come on, try with him sometime with this. That is amazing. Done.
Stormwind! Maria sweeping in!
There it goes. Continue it.
Stormwind!
And I'm not the idea. I sometimes forgot how I was to do this.
My old friend.
This is not where your path ends. You must continue on.
Okay, let's continue. My plan is to today to finish this quest. That's so we able to do it.
This wind feels less than welcoming. I'd better take shelter. Try to keep up.
Where? What the?
Huh? Yeah.
Shit.
Ah! I can't hide from it.
Fuck it.
You must deliver it.
Okay. Wait, isn't it usually his master? I think they are his helpers.
Your path cannot end here.
I want to run fast, but can you guys move a little fast?
You draw near to the heart of the wolf.
The Wandering Knight.
Even if you have an army of 10,000 men, in the end, you must face this fight alone.
Knights are furious.
Lonely warrior. Step forward.
Here we are. I guess the boss battle is about to begin.
Is this the heart of the wolf?
Fuck the outside as always. He's there. The plus 2 knight.
Roland! After countless bloody battles, trials, tribulations, and hardships, I, with my mortal flesh and blade, attained power to rival that of the gods. But you know better than I that a mortal's prime is fleeting. In 5 years, maybe 10, age will snatch your strength. The power you take such pride in will fade to naught, disappearing like dust in the wind. Your fame will be as fleeting as firewood beneath the starry sky. Lit at dusk, dead by dawn. Utterly insignificant.
Isn't it part of life?
Oh yeah. Be that as it may, the fires that burn down here blaze more brilliantly than the light of 1,000 stars.
Where the fuck he is? Roland. No, I can go.
They blazed for but a moment. 100 years from now, your earthly flame will be long snuffed out, and those you once illuminated will be left cowering in the cold and empty night.
No. They'll remember me in 100 years, just as I remember all of you from centuries ago.
No, that's a good argument. I remember you.
That's the thing about firewood. From the embers of a dying flame, a new fire arises, burning bigger and brighter than ever before.
Where does he go again? Look, there it is. Shit.
A knight's duty is to save others, not demand things from them. How can one call themselves a knight while placing their hopes in generations to come?
Well, as long as I put an end to you here and now, I won't need to rely on anyone else. Now, show yourself, Roland.
Put an end to me? Your body and mind are already at the limit of what they can bear. It is only a matter of time before they yield and crumble. But if this is your final request...
The Knights are furious. Shit, sorry. Finally, at last, the camera has a...
I shall do as you wish, Knight of Boreas.
You're not quite how I imagined you. You don't seem half as crazed as the memories contained in the wolf spirit.
Not once have I strayed from the righteous path. But when I look at you, I do not see a hero capable of slaying dragons.
That fate.
Just a lost soul who has wandered far too long. A shadow of the knight you once were.
I guess we have that much in common. Neither of us are at our peak.
The Rehir of Solmari's forces have been defeated. And the Roland you see is but an imperfect image cast by the abyss. I wield the power that Roland did at his peak, but my heart and mind remain frozen in that blood-stained moment. Therefore, I, in my current form, am flawed. The Knight cannot bear their own stagnation. After redeeming you from injustice and guiding your surrender to the abyss, I shall rectify myself and continue to follow the knightly path.
Imagine Varka with the abyss power. How crazy and cool that would be. But I don't think this is a good idea to do that.
The world out there can bear no more of your torment. Your obsession, clearly, remains exactly as I had imagined. I suppose there's no chance to make you see the light.
No words can make a knight doubt his convictions, no matter how noble they may sound. Neither of us will sway the other, but you have long known this truth. Otherwise, why would you pin all your hopes on Boreas' single thought? But now the blade that once housed the wolf spirit has been shattered, and all you hold is a phantom that bears its form. You no longer have the means to change the situation, and no one will come to your rescue. This place shall be your graveyard, lonely warrior.
It's time.
Maybe you're partly right, but I think I might just have a shot at a rescue.
The Traveler.
What do you mean?
There's only one person's mind I need to change, and it isn't yours.
It's Boreas.
Forgetting where we are. This is the heart of Andreas, god of the North Wind. Andreas, can you hear me? Wake up! You are the great god of the North Wind. How long will you allow yourself to suffer the domination of the abyss?
If this is your final gambit, I am most disappointed. Knight of Boreas, grand displays of heartfelt wishes cannot summon miracles. This world shows no such mercy to its inhabitants. Return.
Nah, we were.
Return to the ley lines.
What?
This is my choice. And my memory, is this the answer that I found at my journey's end?
Yeah.
Andreas, at long last, I have delivered your token back into your heart.
A Knight of Boreas. Watch on. This is all that a wolf can hope to do for humankind.
I guess it's time to do it.
On behalf of all humanity, I thank you, Lord of Wolves.
I do permissions.
Boreas is returning to the ley lines. But why? Your sword is broken. You no longer have the means to bear his soul. Unless... surely not.
Begging for miracles is a futile endeavor. I know better than that. But a sword is just one kind of vessel. There are other ways to store a soul.
Wait, don't tell me.
The Dominator of Wolves once bestowed the power of his soul upon his pack, strengthening their hearts and sharpening their claws.
He takes a soul inside his own body?
Even if it is not my intention, the soul of Lupus Boreas will inevitably ravage, devour, and assimilate a mortal heart.
What about? But Varka is cool.
As if human and wolf were being forcefully merged into one being.
But the sum is so forced reasons together. They agree with you.
If a mortal heart is to bear the soul of a god,
That's a surprise. I know he was going to
get
cancel, but I get spoiled out of this. This scene only will come there.
I shall not dissuade a knight from embarking on the quest of his own choosing.
I know this because that's the thumbnail of this. Some people, I'll have to get. And again, I'm spoiled, so. Don't recommend my spoil, I only get this one. The captain is there.
Your heart, your soul, they are collapsing. Now I see.
You were wondering how a lamb could tame the heart of a wolf. Isn't that right? Here's my answer. You get the wolf to swallow the heart.
The wolf spirit within the sword was merely a decoy. The true thoughts and memories were carried within your heart. To avoid arousing my suspicion, you deliberately allowed Lupus Boreas' soul to assimilate your own, then be devoured by me. But how did you have the strength to fight while bearing such a great burden?
Because I'm
Compared to Lupus Boreas' decision, my sacrifice is nothing.
You have a stubborn will and employed an exceptional strategy. But this is not the way a true knight
come on!
fights.
This dude!
The choice you have made is a flawed one.
I guess he has his own version, right? We know that he obsessed with his own version, right? And I guess
Your soul is now merged with that of Andreas. When he fully joins the ley lines, you too will fall.
he's not dying, I know, because he's a favorite character, guys. We know he's not going to die. We are not going to die.
Neither Barbados nor the Traveler will be able to anchor your soul from within the ley lines, let alone rescue you.
Yeah.
You have lost, and so have I. Regrettably, I can no longer offer you salvation. May your soul rest in peace with Boreas,
That's his sword.
lonely warrior.
Lonely? Sorry to disappoint you, but as much as it sounded like the perfect ending for both of us to return to the ley lines together, the
Sorry.
fact is that, unlike the true Roland of the past, I still have fine wine and good friends to get back to. They're looking forward to my triumphant return.
Yeah.
I'm not ready to accept my fate just yet.
Ding dong! You got mail!
Here he is, Barbados. That's what you do. What's he doing? Monster team.
Until I return, I leave them in your care. The Knights of Favonius will always welcome you.
Yeah. Let's see. It was really happy to say that. But
Come on! To Mondstadt!
Dear Grandmaster,
To Varka. To Varka.
family.
No pig call.
that's why it's so good. Cutscene is on. This guys are loving this.
Poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts.
All the monster team too.
Make sure they all get delivered, Outlander who caught the wind.
Yeah, okay. So what are we doing here? I'm confused about why should we even know what? I mean, we do know things about power in this game. That's different things.
Grandmaster!
Grandmaster.
Grandmaster.
Varka.
Varka. Hey, Tarantula!
For Varka.
The thoughts of others anchor you, reversing the assimilation,
If you need haircut, why
using
can't you
your
take one thing multiple?
connections, relying on outside help. This is not the way of a knight.
Oh, come on.
The abyss can sustain me no longer. But now, countless souls who died unjustly will emerge to prevent your return.
I see.
If you believe in your path, then grant them release. Carve your way out through bloodshed.
Yeah.
Varka, mightiest knight of Boreas.
If you need an anchor, give an anchor. Dude, let me just read one
This
shot
is how it ends. Throw the plan out of the window. Fight my way to victory. Well, that suits me just fine.
Come on. Ali soase. Oh, I guess we are going to fight them.
The knight is always true to their word. So please, keep your promise and return victorious.
You are not alone.
Right back at you, Varka. Thunder!
Let's go.
The north wind blows southward. May it guide you
Dada.
on your journey home.
Let's go. Music.
Here,
Game wants. Rest to
On me.
I'm a fucking dumbass. Let's go down.
Try to keep up.
Leave it all to me.
I get a hammer dumbass.
Try to keep up.
Oh, great. Okay, I don't have much time. Yeah, I'm going to die in there. Oh, come on.
God, I can't fall here.
There's an ice cold drink with your name on it. Ready when you are.
Don't go dying in a place like this, Varka.
Oh, wait, he's dead.
Thunder!
Fuck you. God. Where the fuck are you? Yeah, yeah.
On me. On me.
Sorry, but who's wasting my time fighting you? That one, I said.
Try to keep up.
Oh shit, there's I don't fight them.
Try to keep up.
Yeah. Bye bye. The outlanded hit monster.
Fly home to us, Grandmaster!
There were you.
Hurry, sweeping in.
Spread your wings and soar toward a new dawn. Fate's chosen Varka.
I can't fall here. Thunder!
God. Can't fall here. Without distress. At last you're free.
Final battle!
Okay. How long is this quest, bro? Is Varka his room? At last. Waited us, we are going to fight him. Grandmaster. Love this craft so much.
Walk forward and do not look back.
This music. The nice.
Varka, now I know the meaning of my name.
Come back, Grandmaster.
After the lengths you've made everyone go for you, you'd better make sure to thank us all properly when you get back.
You know, I have a lot of things to update you on, but they can wait until you're back.
I have no intention of returning to the Knights of Favonius,
Oh,
but I trust you will find a way to manage on your own.
the way he put his head on his shoulder, I was like, yeah. There you go, See if I need to rest.
Grandmaster, we're all waiting for you.
Oh.
Oh, who are they?
I'm not doing too bad a job as Grandmaster, am I?
No. Did I know the previous Grandmasters and their weapons?
I'll take that silence as your approval.
So they are not the previous Grandmaster.
Everything you swore to protect with your lives, it's all still here, safe and sound. The Knights of Favonius, Mondstadt, and the oath sworn by every knight. I'll protect them all with my life. And so, I'll deliver that letter on your behalf.
That on him. Okay. The letter. We don't know what happened to those areas. Or Rosalind. I could see here.
I know it's just a shadow of the real Roland, but if you have the time, could you please read it for him? Rostam and Arundel, they never forgot you.
I hope that helps me find some peace. He was a good guy with good intention, but let's just wind, huh? I guess he do want some more chill on our side.
Phew. This has been one long expedition.
5 years. 5 years. You have no idea.
From here on out, I think I'll let the wind lead.
My genre. He's there. Let's see. Oh,
Hey everyone, it's been a mighty long time.
this has been.
I'm thrilled to see you all again.
All the most cars is it.
Welcome back, Grandmaster.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I'm home.
That's the same to you. Those you mark on the expedition has returned. I thought you were going to find a verse 2, but I guess we don't get it. If you wait, what? What a quest.
It's been a while since I felt this wind on my face. Just how I remember. So, Is there anything you'd like to talk about? Now's your chance before I get dragged off to the office.
How about your
The
plan?
sword was just a decoy. I carried his soul in my own heart. That was the plan I was most certain would work. The second half, though, using everyone's thoughts to guide me back out of the ley lines, I wasn't too sure that would work out.
I did.
Jokes aside, what would you have done if the traveler hadn't been able to separate the wolf spirit from Roland's influence?
Yeah.
Initially, I was planning to have Barbados carry out that step. But when I approached him about it, he said there was a much more suitable candidate. The Outlander who caught the wind.
The Outlander who caught the
Turns
wind.
out our trust was not misplaced. Thank you.
Because we are descended and we have ability, so yeah, I get it. That's what if I fail?
Then, I guess we'd have had to get Barbados to send the wind to blow me back home. But it would have come at a heavy price. And with no guarantee of success. Besides, I'd rather not have him expend that kind of power.
Wait, what kind of power? You invoke the power of Varka. How set up a price are we talking about?
It's a good question. A glass of the finest dandelion wine, perhaps? No doubt I'd have to pay for it with a secret stash of cash in my office.
Can you wait? Because I have a time because I don't understand what's
You're dreaming if you think it would have come that cheap.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've felt
How
this.
about that
Well, with the shadow of Roland vanquished, the Wild Hunt won't be able to consolidate their forces for the foreseeable future. A few knights will remain on rotation at the Nodcry stronghold, but everyone else will be sent home in waves. Albedo and Durin will come back with the first wave, so you should have the chance to see them again soon.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I felt this wind
How
around
about the
my
future?
future. You may already have learned of this from Barbados or the Hexen Circle, but I glimpsed a reflection of the future in Barbarloth's scryglass.
Now, what the fuck did you see? As you saw the abyss calamity in the north, right?
Correct. Although as things stand now, I believe we may have changed the course of the future, thanks in no small part to you.
Wait, really?
Still, after I've tied up some loose ends with the Knights of Favonius, I'll need to make another trip back north. There's still a lot of work to be done at the Nodcry stronghold. Besides, the first group of knights who volunteered to stay there have yet to be relieved of their duty. How could I simply abandon them?
Ah, how noble. But be honest, your main reason for going back to Notcry is so you can dump all your work here on Gene again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yes, man.
seriously?
Yes, are you going to say something in your defense?
I'm only pulling your leg. You'll be seeing a lot more of me in Mondstadt from now on. It's been a while since I felt this wind on my face. All right, then. I'm going to stay here and enjoy the breeze for a little longer. For all the wine in the world, there's no feeling as intoxicating as the wind from your hometown after a long time away.
I thought we were going to fight the wolf spirit guy, but I guess we're not. I guess it's going to happen in a world quest. I think a world quest I think for Varka. Special world quest. Anyways, I love the quest, guys. So quest was pretty good. I enjoy this one. So I'm so tired, so I'm going to rest now. So sign out.